Hi, I'm Naomi and this is Sunny Side Up, the Pesach edition. Hi everyone, I'm here with Natalie Braier from Natalie Eats. Welcome to Sunny Side Up.
Thank you for having me.
Talk to me about your incredible history with the kosher food business.
Okay, so I trained as a chef when I was 16. I left school. I said to my parents, I don't want to go to high school anymore. They said, okay.
That's amazing.
I went to a non-kosher catering college, but I was allowed to do everything but mix meat and milk together.
Right.
It was challenging, but I did 2 years of it, and I have a sub-specialism in pastry as well.
We're going to do a dessert for Pesach.
Yeah, now this dessert is fabulous all year round.
Of course. It's perfect all year.
Okay, so it's essentially a meringue, a quick bake meringue. It's not one of those that has to be in the oven overnight. It's 20 minutes. We take egg whites.
All right, we're going to get
we
right into it.
Stick them in the bowl, and we start beating them up. Okay, now we put the sugar in when the egg whites are turning into snow.
Now, what does the snow mean?
So it's white, it's getting thick, but it's not thick yet. And you don't want to put the sugar in when the whites are still in a liquid stage, because then they won't puff up and be white snow. So you want to catch it when it's starting to turn into snow.
Which is like a little bit white.
Very white, but not very, very thick. And when you put the sugar in at that point, then the egg whites won't split and you'll have a nice puffy meringue. So we're going to fill it with a lemon mousse. The lemon mousse is pareve, but it doesn't taste pareve. Okay, so we're getting there. We can start putting in the sugar. We'll put it in slowly. So we're not going to do the sugar all at once because we don't want to give a shock.
My mum used to make homemade ice cream and she would make a snow with sugar.
Right.
And then the best part of it was licking the bowl afterwards. We used to love that.
We can certainly do that. Can you see it's starting to get glossy? We're going to stick all the sugar in now. All right. Now, there's 2 special ingredients that go into this meringue that make it chewy. And that when we take it out the oven, we're going to be able to spread on the mousse and roll it up. Because you know, meringue's usually crunchy.
Right.
And you try and do anything with it, it just crumbles.
Yeah.
So we're going to add 2 special ingredients so that it becomes malleable and we're going to be able to roll it.
Oh my God, this is amazing. Okay.
So normally we would use corn flour, but corn flour is a problem for Ashkenazim.
For Pesach.
For Pesach. So we're just going to use a little potato flour. Stick 1 teaspoon in like that. You think, oh, it's so little, but it makes a difference.
Okay.
So, and this is really important too. You can have vinegar. This is white. Okay. This is white wine vinegar. You can use apple cider vinegar as well.
Okay. It doesn't make it tart.
It's just a teeny bit. Somehow it does something to the egg whites that makes them chewy. All right, Naomi, I think we're good to go.
All right,
let's turn it off. Okay, can you see? Nice and thick, nice and shiny. Okay, so waste not one, unless you want to lick. Have you been licking?
I have.
Cheeky lady.
Cheeky lady, I am indeed.
In order for the paper to stay on the tray and not slip all over the place, we're going to do a little spritz here and a little spritz there.
Oh, that is a great trick. Guys, I hope everyone noticed what she just did, because that is brilliant.
Okay, so I'm going to stick it on and it will stay. So let's see, none of the slipperoo.
Okay, beauty.
Okay. Now, just as to recap, we've got egg whites, we've got regular sugar, and then we've got 2 special ingredients, 1 teaspoon of white wine vinegar, 1 teaspoon of starch, and that's going to help the meringue be nice and chewy. All right, let's get it on. This is not a Picasso, you just pile it on and spread it out.
I'm so curious to see how this is going to go. Because meringues are not easy. Well, I just keep eating this away. How thick does it have to be?
Not very thick, but not very thin, because if you make it too thin, it won't come off the paper, it will stick.
I'm going to take this and I'm going to pop this in the oven for
20 minutes or less.
At
350.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Okay, so the meringue's in the oven and we've washed out our KitchenAid bowl.
We have.
What is our next step?
So we're going to make the mousse.
Yeah.
The filling that goes inside the meringue.
It's a lemon mousse, right?
It's a lemon mousse.
Yes.
Really zesty lemon mousse.
Let's whip it.
So, first with the egg whites. Okay. we're going to put it on. So the egg whites are nicely snowing up, so we're going to add a little bit of sugar. We need most of the sugar to go in the egg yolks, but we want the peaks to hold. The trouble with egg whites is if you beat them up without sugar, which the recipe will tell you to do, and you've got one mixing bowl, and you sit it in that bowl for 10-15 minutes, and you've got a load of liquid at the bottom, and that doesn't make good mousse.
So the sugar helps hold the proteins together and be all bubbly.
Exactly.
Got it.
Okay, the egg whites are ready, so we're going to take them out of the bowl.
Can I help
you
with that?
Go on, Nelly, you do it.
Oh, I have the same
Fantastic.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, so we're going to, because we only have one bowl, we're going to have to be practical. Okay, now this is the good bit.
The good bit?
The good bit is we're not going to wash out the bowl. Yes. We are not going to wash it out. We'll scrape it out, but don't worry, it doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to put the fatty cream in now. The problem with egg whites is the bowl has to be perfectly clean, otherwise the protein gets upset and it won't whip up into this nice snowy stuff. But the fat doesn't mind a bit of grub in the bowl, so we're going to put that in.
So what is that? That
is power of cream.
Power of cream.
That is power of cream. And on it goes on full power.
So we are now whipping the cream.
We're whipping the cream. All right, so our cream is ready.
Okay.
And now we're going to do egg yolks. We're going to put the egg yolks in.
Okay.
So, and we're going to beat them up with sugar so that they make a nice creamy, pale yellow, creamy concoction. And when that's ready, we're going to mix in the grated rind of 2 lemons. And then
the zest. We're using 2 zests.
Yes. And then we're going to add the juice of 2 lemons to that. But the magic ingredient in all of this is the gelatine.
This is the fish gelatine.
This is fish gelatine. It dissolves nicely. You just put it in a bain-marie, which is a saucepan with some simmering water.
It's like a steam bath.
Yeah, and you've got some lemon juice in there as well. So our egg yolks are going round and round, and we're going to just chuck all the sugar in.
Okay.
La la, da da. Okay. And you can see it's already getting paler, it's getting thicker. So we've got our egg yolk mixture ready to incorporate the other ingredients.
Okay, fantastic.
We've got the gelatine in there, we've got the lemon zest in there, we've got the sugar in there, we've got lemon juice in there.
So let's everything
in it that gives it all the flavour.
Delicious.
All the flavour that's going to make it zesty and lemony. And we've got the gelatine in there that's going to enable it to be turned into this wonderful, light, airy mousse. Okay. So chuck it all in. You see there's no water at the bottom. Hooray.
Because we used the sugar, see?
We just fold it all in.
Now talk about why we fold over just bashing it or mixing.
Well, we've made all this effort to incorporate air into the cream.
And it makes it fluffy.
And into the egg white. So we want mousse, right? We don't want pudding. So therefore, when we incorporate everything, we've got to be very gentle with it. Otherwise, it will just be flat. What do you say?
Oh my God, that is so good. My tongue is tickling from lemon.
Oh, good, right?
Sweet. Light, fluffy. Oh, that is amazing mousse. That was so worth it.
So we're going to cover it. We're going to put it in the fridge a good 8 to 10 hours.
Okay, we have all our components ready. So what have we got here?
We've got the meringue. It's been chucked over.
Okay.
We're going to peel it gently.
Okay, and what's this? This is our lemon mousse?
That's lemon mousse.
And
those are some nuts and decoration. And those are some fruits and decoration. So here we go.
All right. Oh my God, I cannot wait to see that. I've never thought of rolling a meringue. You'd think it would just snap, but we know it's the sugars that made it malleable.
Well,
and the cornstarch.
That's right.
And the vinegar. All those combination, that food science, just made it all happen.
Okay, so here comes the magic.
Okay, we don't have to go all the way to the edge, right? We want a little bit of a
little bit, yeah, because, right.
Okay.
So
we don't put anything here?
No. So we roll.
It's like a Swiss roll.
And we roll. And then we roll. You want to hold it tight?
Yeah, I'll hold it.
Yep, you hold it, and we are going to roll it onto the platter. There we go. There we have it. Naomi, go on. Have a little.
We're going to try a little bit of the meringue and a little bit of the.
Now the idea is that it looks rustic. It's not meant to look perfect. Okay. So we take some kiwi. Because it's so pale, it needs
A pop of colour.
That's right, so we're going to put some bright green on. Well, you don't need more than this fruit. You've got the red, you've got the green, and that just makes it gorgeous. We're going to make it that bit more gorgeous in a minute with some macadamia nuts that I caramelised. So let's pour some on.
Oh,
Make a
oh my
mess,
God,
make a
look
mess,
at that, look at that. That looks unreal.
Let's get the crumbs.
You know we're going to have to eat this right after. Beautiful.
And a bit more.
It's a little messy, but that's okay.
That's okay.
This is for eating.
Okay. We're just going to add some chocolate decorations from the freezer, and then it's ready to serve.
Because chocolate makes everything a little bit better.
That's right.
It's time to cut the cake.
Okay, in England,
all right, you do it.
Yeah, in England they say the proof in the pudding is the eating.
Okay.
So let's have a nice piece.
We're actually cutting that with a serrated knife to get a nice slice. Okay. I'm going to grab that and I'm going to eat that too. Waste not, want not. Grab a fork. Potato on.
Potato on.
Oh my God. That's amazing. I'm going right back in for another bite. This is incredible.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Natalie, for coming all this way and being part of Sunny Side Up. It was absolutely fantastic.
Wonderful.
For more recipes like this, check out kosher.com. Just Sunny Side Up.
All right, so just to recap, we've got egg whites, sugar.
Oh my God, this is... I love you. Hello and welcome to Sunny Side Up. This is my microphone because I like it because I can look at this is an amazing house.
Okay, oi, oi, oi.
This. Now I'm staying far away from that.
Okay.
Another go around. Woo-hoo! Really?
Got it?